All right, here we go. It has come down to this, the final part of Final Fantasy XVI. We finally made it. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for all like, support on each video. Thanks for watching all the content. This is one of the best games I've ever covered on my channel, I feel like. Wasn't the most viewed or anything, but I also kind of took my time with it. But I also wanted to experience the game in a way I used to experience games, and that's just play it when I feel like it, you know? This is one of those games, whenever I played it, time just went away. I kind of got sunk into the world. I really cared about all the characters. You had Clive being an excellent main character. I can't even think of another Final Fantasy where I really connected with the characters like that, because like all the old Final Fantasies didn't have dialogue. They just had like text you read. Up until like Final Fantasy X, I think they started doing dialogue and stuff, like voice acting and everything. Jill was my favorite character in the game. Thought all the boss fights were excellent. The world building was nice. The story was excellent. The amount of cutscenes you watch, you can tell they put a lot of work in everything. I like the brother relationship with Joshua. They just nailed every front, I felt like. So, anyways, love you all. Let's go ahead and jump into the finale. All the like support, greatly appreciate these 4K videos. Hour plus stuff does take a long time to kind of create. So, much love, and let's go ahead and get this.
Here they come. Hold on, Joshua. Already am. Make us a way in. So, this is Origin. A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began. Where it all begins. Our arc. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well, there's 3 of us and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
my goodness. Ultima Prime.
We'll show you! Suffered enough!
And the soundtrack for this boss fight is insane. I feel like we're definitely getting out damaged by a lot.
Not this time. I got you! Move aside, Phoenix!
Try disaster. Interesting. Wait, that actually worked? Whole fight went from like we were struggling, and then because all I was doing was like pressing square occasionally. Let's see what happens.
And you only surrendered. This unpleasantness could have been avoided.
It's like Muhammad just like did that and then died. That's crazy.
Clive! Clive! No. Thank the Founder. Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion. Take my hand.
No, I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
All right, the core. I just feel like this is going to be a long ending because most games that have like heavy cutscenes already means that I bet you when we're done with the credits.
Sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same.
I wouldn't be surprised if in a little bit we're watching like a 30-minute cutscene just chilling. This game has been absolutely spectacular.
Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
Hold on, if we're gonna fight anything else, I wonder if I can pause it. Can I change anything? Because one thing I did want to do before the ending is change back to... Yeah, let's do that. Change this one back out to this. Because I feel like the stagger damage is just insane. That stun does so much. Alright, we're good.
That light. So cold. So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It, seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home.
Can't thank you all enough for joining me on this.
Clive.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Joshua.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
Clive.
Don't speak. Shh.
The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit, and the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance.
In vain.
In vain, for he did not listen. did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Look at me, Joshua.
Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
Still here. With me to the end.
Even now, You would deny the inevitable.
That's what you always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Well, here we go again. Now it's just us, so that's crazy that Joshua's dead, though. I was not expecting that. I mean, really? Everybody's died so far in like the last 40 minutes. It's been one of the best games I've ever played, just in the fact that I love story-driven stuff already. Uh-oh, hold on. Well, if you're gonna just stand there, I'll do this. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. Oh my goodness, the damage.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Oh my god, how do I even dodge this? What is going on? Probably a waste to pop this now. Yep, I've had a feeling. Hold on. Smite. Oh no. What? This is probably a waste because I keep moving. I'm gonna miss this probably. I missed everything there.
This is the work of my will.
Holy, oh my goodness. Every time I do that, that's funny. It always staggers me. I thought I dodged that. Oh my. Okay. Can't really do much here. I guess we could do this one. Get a little bit of HP back here. Not much though. This might do big damage though. Hold on. There it is.
Why? What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us. I created you, all of you. And what is mine is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
Wouldn't be a final boss without some kind of aerial combat, I felt like. So, one thing I will say is the voice acting for Clive was top-notch during that moment when Joshua passed away. Like, it was, you could, like, hear the emotion. Now they're kind of combined, and here we go. Forgetting you just do stuff from like a long distance, you know? That's a lot of damage. Wait, can I stay close to him? I guess it kind of worked. Can't dodge that. That hurts. Oh! Trying to always time that right, but I don't know if I'm actually doing it properly. Alright, we got the stagger. Let's go, baby. I wouldn't say big damage, but if we get it here, here we go. Barrel stuff. That is some damage. Oh my goodness. The rapture. Oh my goodness. Heal up. Press the attack button. I have to get close though? I'm probably gonna die. Oh, hang on. This could be big damage. Hold on. Purgatorium. Maybe I should just do the range. I don't know. It seems to be doing a little bit better. Okay. Oh, it's a countdown. Oh no. I can't get close. I can't really do anything from long range. It seems like it doesn't do a lot of damage. So, oh, it went down 40 to 30. That's not good. This could do a lot, and it does. Very nice. Problem is, we don't have much time. I'm just trying like the range attacks right now because I can't get close enough. 10. Yeah, I don't think I can survive this. I think once this thing starts, it might be over. If I can get the other ability back, maybe I can do something. 5. Oh no. Not enough time anyways. It really doesn't matter. Barely gonna miss out.
I am your god. If it is fire you seek, then fire you shall have.
I'm dead. I survived. What?
Your flames. My
That's all my health up.
mine.
Pulsar is doing a lot too. I gotta be careful. I also feel like I'm doing enough damage. Doing the best I can, but it's like couldn't break him out of the other thing either. This has to do something. Hold on. Nice. Come on. I'm out of hills too. Ow. I actually got hit by that still. Thought I dodged at the right time. Uh-oh. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, I thought I get that. This might be dumb to pop this here, but here we go. The highest damage thing I can actually do. Alright, health bar to health bar. I mean, I'm sitting okay, but I feel like Ultima's is just a little misleading because it's not quite. Watch out. It's not going to be the same as mine. Is this like endless or what? What's going on? Too far away. This could do it. Hold on. Big damage. Is it enough? Very close. Got it.
How is this possible?
No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the results shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing. Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete. And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roars.
I just realized I don't have all my potions and stuff. That's not good.
I will be done.
See if this does anything. It may not. Look at that stagger meter just getting cooked. Uh-oh. Cataclysm, that ain't good.
Let lightning strike. Wind
Let's try.
That was creepy. What in the world?
I will crush you.
That still hit me.
Let the tempest rage.
Just trying to survive. Oh, what in the world? Get off me! That's actually a nice little counter I just did. I didn't think that actually worked. Probably a waste, but here we go. The fact that I don't have any potions, I just feel like I'm gonna have to like die and reset anyways. Oh, that's sick. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, we're going in order on all the different ones we've gotten so far. All the icons.
Unyielding.
Titan!
This is so sick. Like some Dragon Ball Z Clash right there. I think I just wasted this. Yep. Man. Unfortunate. I'm getting juggled right now. Hold on. I can't see anything. That's all good though.
Let's try.
I'm just trying. Almost at the halfway point on the meter again. Hold on. There we go. Come on. Really? Too far away. Of course it is. Went ahead and popped an elixir. I got one left. I just feel like this health bar is not going anywhere right now. Come on, come on. Hopefully you can stay in air with that thing. I'm just gonna put this down no matter what, because although it's not doing a lot of damage, it's something. Better than nothing right now. Come on, Square.
That's my boy!
Nice.
Ice I'm feeling.
Shiva!
Together! 'Together! 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 '
Come on.
Darkness, unending.
I was already spamming Square. I already knew what was about to happen.
Onward, my son. No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
Limit break.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man will stand beside me. None.
That hurt. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm about to die here in a minute. But it's all good. I'll respawn at least. Meteor. Just gonna reach. Getting a little bit of HP back. I might go into my item inventory here in a minute if I really get close to finishing this without having to reset. But we'll see. How do I dodge this? Titan block? Elixir, that's my last one. Oh my god. Big damage. Come on. I'm gonna get hit again. Guaranteed. Here, take a tornado. Try this out. I might just wait right here for a second. There we go. Hold on, before we go any further, I really gotta see if I have anything else I can use that's gonna help me. Does he stack? Hold on, if I use one of these. Let's do this one. And then, yeah, let's pop all three. My last ditch effort here. Come on.
Forevermore. So sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end.
I'm gonna throw everything I got right here. Can't even see, but here we go. Those items I was holding onto the entire game finally start paying off here at the end.
The world you seek is but a fantasy.
The early fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness. I said, it's over!
Yo, this is so sick. Oh my goodness, almost 1 million there. All maxed out 9s.
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it. Because that is our way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along. But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me. Can you see it too? Jill.
Aren't you the most beautiful thing?
He is, isn't he? What are you gonna call him?
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav.
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
Oh.
A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark. For
If you need a rest, I can take him.
I'll hold you to that.
inside me, deep within my heart, showing
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted. And thus did our journey end.
All right, so I'm not sure if there'll be anything during the credits or after. I'm going to let it play out, but I'm going to kind of talk for right now and just kind of give you my initial thoughts on everything. It seems like the ending is kind of up for interpretation, I guess. Like, you can kind of make it whatever you like. Did Clive live or die? I have no idea. He was on the beach, and then he kind of looked like he passed out, but I don't know if he was like... I don't know. I don't know if he made it out. I personally feel like he's alive. Because it seemed like Jill knew something at the end right there. Like, not when she initially, like, ran off crying, but, like, right at the end when she looked up at, like, the sun area. I just feel like she saw something or got some kind of hint that he's okay, but I'm not sure. But thought the game overall was amazing. I had a feeling the Ultima fight was going to be a long one. This is easily the longest game I've played in 2023, but I do think it is my second favorite game of the year. I think right now if I had to rank everything, I would go Granted, I haven't played everything, and there's a lot of games still coming out, like Spider-Man 2, which I'll definitely be covering that, the Assassin's Creed Mirage, all that stuff this year. But as of this point in July of 2023, as I'm recording this, by the way, I may not post this till August. I just realized that. Not sure how long I'm going to take to finish this series, but the hour-plus videos, all in 4K, 60 FPS, all that stuff, trying to make sure everything looks good. I had to re-upload some stuff throughout the series. I had to re-render a few videos as well, which took extra time. So I appreciate your patience on this, your support. I would rank this at my second favorite game of the year right now, besides Resident Evil 4 Remake is number 1. This is number 2. Number 3, I'm kind of torn between Jedi Survivor and... You know what? That is my number 3. The Hogwarts game, I'd probably put it 4 right now. I'm not sure. I haven't played that game in a while. Ever since I finished it, I haven't touched it. But back to this game, I feel like everything about it was fantastic. The wait for it, the constant trailers, the updates, seeing it trend on Twitter, and like for it to finally release, and they had a 2-hour demo. Like, name another game that does that. A 2-hour demo that I missed on, waited for the full launch, still did a 2-hour video at the beginning, and for it to also do well means a lot to me. So, thank you for your patience. I think that I will be playing this game in my spare time, just kind of chilling out. Yeah, it's definitely never leaving my PS5, that's for sure. It's just such a masterpiece of a game. I kind of like how they got away from the required MP, the magic points or whatever, and it kind of just focused on like potions in your quick slots and a few other items. Like it didn't feel like a traditional Final Fantasy game in a sense of inventory and turn-based and all that, but it still felt like a Final Fantasy game in a sense that the epic scale of it, if that makes any sense. Like they knocked it out of the park as far as the character development, the world building, the different places you go, bringing back Chocobos. There's a lot of side stuff I didn't do. I just felt like everything about it was fantastic. If I had to think like, okay, usually when I finish the game, I think about what was good about it, what was bad about it. This one, I can't really find any flaws. I mean, performance was fine. The combat was very smooth. I like the hitbox during combat seemed very nice. Some of the complaints I saw was it was too easy. Although the first Ultima fight, I died like twice. But the last ones, I just used every item I had at the end there. I was like, you know what? I've held on to these long enough. Let's go ahead and use them. But I think that the game is going to be a contender for Game of the Year. I don't know if it's going to beat out the Zelda stuff or anything like that. I feel like it'll be one of the games elected for that. And if it doesn't get like put in every category for like a nomination, I would be shocked because I don't think any other game's going to come out this year. I'm just trying to think of like, okay, we know what Assassin's Creed is probably going to bring. We know what Spider-Man's going to be like because we've kind of played games like those before. Granted, I do think Spider-Man 2 is going to be one of my favorite games of the year when that does drop because I'm looking forward to that also. And if this game ever comes out on like PC, which I honestly don't think it will. They said if you don't buy a PS5, you can't play it pretty much. Not even like a PS4 type thing, you know? It seems like when they make it, they're done with it. They do updates, get it polished, wherever like there's bugs and stuff, they'll do updates here and there. And there's been a few since I've first started playing, but I just feel like everything about the game was 10 out of 10 for me. And that's rare. I'm trying to think of like some of the best gaming moments from when I was growing up, and I always think back to Final Fantasy stuff because it's like you're not just with the characters for a couple hours and then you're done. You're actually with them for like the older games, 40 to 60 to 80 hours. This is pretty much kind of in that 30 to 40 hour range for me. I'm not even sure how much time it took me to finish this. I'm not sure if it counts me actually, I don't know, standing still or being on the menu. I don't know. Oh, you can actually fast forward. You know what? I'm just going to fast forward and see if there's anything after the credits. This might hurt your eyes a little bit. It's hurting mine. I'm just going to close mine and just hold down X. Because I do think there has to be some way we can keep playing, right? At least I would imagine. It's funny on YouTube, you could probably still put this in like half speed and it looked great, you know? But yeah, I think the game itself, fantastic. I like the amount of cutscenes. I thought all the boss fights felt like some epic scale event. Titan lost, the Odin fight. I mean, Bahamut, then Ultima. Some of the earlier fights as well were all just like top notch. And I just felt like they didn't hold any punches. They made it kind of a mature theme. We're getting close to the end. Hold on. Oh, here we go. We got a cutscene.
Oh. Every time.
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother. Come on. If only I had the flames for an icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry! Hurry! All right. Right, let's play the Saint in the Secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu. What do you want to play then? War of the Eikons! Again? Oh, right. And I get to be a freak. Right, I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
That cutscene just kind of blew my mind right now. In a way where it panned to a book. First off, the two kids kind of look like a younger Clive and Joshua. I have no idea what's about to happen right now. Create game clear data. Okay. I'm going to just go up here. Nice. Back to the origin complete. All right, new game plus. Final Fantasy mode, increase enemy strength. Increase player level cap to 100. Interesting. New gear and items. Mode exclusive content. Well, I think I'm going to just show on the menu. All right, I got to think about that post-credits because it didn't seem like much. But the mother telling the kids to stop acting like icons. They got a book called Final Fantasy. It was written by Joshua. Is that, I mean, is the entire game like made up or something? I don't know. Like, is it like fabricated inside the book? I don't know. My brain is like fried. I played, so the last like, the point where I got the Odin icon up to now, I did all in one day. I just decided, I was like, I really want to finish this game, so I recorded a little bit earlier this afternoon, like for 2 hours, and then I just did all this for the ending. So, we lost Joshua in the end. We lost Bahamut. Yeah, we lost, I mean, pretty much everybody. Is Clive alive? We don't know. There's so many questions I have. I might have to go on the internet and like read like a post or something about it explaining everything because my brain just can't handle it. I'm just surprised that book at the end written by Joshua, like how far in the future was that? That it's, you know, did it have like a date on the book? I couldn't really see. And does that mean the entire thing was like some kind of fairy tale inside that book, or was that book written based off of this? And it was written for Joshua, but it was written by Joshua, but I don't really understand like how he would have wrote it if he's dead, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it had to have been, but I guess it couldn't have been before, because then none of that could have happened, because Joshua, I don't know. I'm like losing my mind over here, but I thought the game was excellent. Kind of rambling at this point. Thank you all for watching. The support on the content means a lot to me. It is nice to have this game completed on my channel because I know it was a long one, and this year I've been just kind of getting back into finishing a lot of stuff that I like. Even if something doesn't get a lot of views, this was one of the least viewed series I had this year, and that's fine. I don't expect it to kind of be like that forever, you know? I think staying relevant on YouTube has been one of the toughest things, and I wouldn't say in 13 years, it's been a roller coaster. But, like, the algorithm YouTube changes constantly, so you'll have, like, spikes certain years before. I would get more views, and then, like, I'd have a year where I wouldn't get a lot of views, and it'd go back up again the next year. It's been, like, kind of just like a wave, you know? But since my daughter's been born, I've also kind of been, I wouldn't say taking it easier on, like, let me upload 5 videos a day is what I used to do, you know? Versus just doing, like, an hour-plus video for certain games. It won't always be like that, but I think it's a nice little structure here and there for certain games because my goal was to finish this game. When I put up that part 1, I remember I was like, I want to try to finish this game in at least 30 videos. That's the goal, right? So I think I did it for less than that. I don't know if it's, haven't edited the last little bit, so I don't know what part number we're on as far as the ending goes, but this has been one of the best games I've ever played. Not only the last few years, but on my channel, like, ever. Because I'm thinking about a lot of different, like, epic scale bosses, the story. You know, I think I felt most bad for Clive and Jill. Because I could tell they just wanted to be together, you know? And I think it's cool how in the very beginning of the game, you help her. And it's like, from there, they develop a relationship and it's all there for her. And then at the very end, it's all stripped away. She gave up the icon for Clive and everything just to help out, doing everything she can. And I don't know if it worked out or not. I guess we'll never know. Unless they make a DLC like imagine a Final Fantasy 16-2 or whatever, like 10-2. Could be something. But anyways, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Definitely going to have to think about this ending for a little while. I would say I'd make a follow-up video talking about it, but I think I hit all the points I wanted to really kind of, I guess, say in this video, at least for the ending. So, much love to all of you. Thank you so much for watching this series. It means a lot to me, and I guess I will catch you all in the next series I do. All right, much love, and take it easy.